running over to grab the skid steer from the driveway we did this weekend. And rake our way out of there. Then we're gonna come back, clean out the carpentry trailer, and turn it back into a landscape trailer.
Oh, nice.
Then we're gonna go to that big new fitness center. We have a lot of work to do there. We're just gonna do a little piece of it today because we're gonna
2 weeks out.
do around there.
Please.
And we're gonna do the dethatching and overseeding around their pool because that opens Monday. So if we wait, then I mean it's not like it's gonna look better by Monday. But if we wait, then we're working around people. So, so we're gonna do that. Give it a mow. Maybe pick away at a couple other little projects while we're there for a little bit, and then mow a few lawns.
A few, as in I sent you a list.
Yeah, it's a few, right?
Yeah, a few.
Harvey finally gets to mow the new one in Concord.
Oh yeah, Harvey hasn't been to that one yet.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. It's not a bad list.
And I just...
Harvey's gonna be excited.
Why?
Because Jason Keyser's one of them. Harvey likes doing that one once a year. Twice a year.
Once a year.
I
don't think you're wheeling.
For that, we are going to want to come back and grab full 3 volts, but
I don't think you're wheeling the revolt up the driveway.
Unless I bring the little one.
Well, we'll just, on that one, we'll leave that one for last, and if we have time tonight, and if we don't...
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably want both 3 volts for right as well, because it's like big, overgrown, and low. Maybe we'll switch out when we head to Andover.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Go grab the skid steer.
That'll be at 3 o'clock when I have to be home.
You have to go home.
We'll switch mine out, and because we have to take mine for the bagger. It takes a lot of planning.
Yeah. Well, literally, I know I sound like a broken record, and you think I just want to always buy things. If we had the bigger trailer, we would have the 4 mowers in there, and it wouldn't be jig-jogging because we need this one for this, we need this one.
We would just have it around every job that we're at.
Every single job, we'd be like today. We're messing around because we can't have the 4 mowers, and we need all 4 mowers for certain jobs.
Well, dude, you should have thought of this when you bought a trailer.
2 years ago, when I bought that trailer, we weren't this size.
It was last year.
Last year, we weren't this size. I never thought that I'd be putting 5 people and 4 mowers to the same place. But now we can with that truck. We just can't with the trailer. So we drive an hour with 2 trucks and trailers.
That is horrible business strategy.
It is. We need to buy a bigger trailer.
There's a lot of trips we could make to Pittsfield before.
Not really. If you finance the trailer, the monthly payment on the trailer, I bet I'm spending that in fuel right now or more, running 2 trucks.
Well, for now, we're going to make do with what we have because that's what we've done our whole lives, and that's what we're going to continue to do. So have fun. I'll see you in a short amount of time. I'll go feed the animals.
Sit in there and look pretty if you want.
Okay.
All right, the boys are back
Back in town.
with the skid steer.
Got you some firewood. You just put the pressure treated stuff in after. Or carpentry, landscape crew. The tractor bucket would already be full. How shallow is it? Right. I think the best thing is that he gave you the forks with it. Like traded you forks. I would have never done that, and I damn sure would have never done that.
No. I would have just said we both have forks.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess for
The
tractor, at least they were Mahindra, and they were, like, newer. But for me, I was like, well, those are Bobcat and
fucking rugged.
Alright.
Here's my 2 screws I need from Nema's. Ooh.
There you go. Actually, Samantha can take this if you want. You want to put this by, like, well, we can't burn all of it in Bentley's fire pit, but...
What, just go drop it over there?
Yeah, just dump this by Bentley's fire pit. And there's more of what we can burn in there than what we can't, so we'll just
pick out a couple. Oh boy.
I mean, outside, yeah, I guess you can burn the pressure treated, it's fine. You just wouldn't want to put pressure treated in and then, like, cook a hot dog or a s'more or something.
Yeah, let's not.
I would fucking put the hot dog right over that shit.
That's why you are the way you are.
That's why you are the way you are.
I don't fucking know.
I'm like all out of sawed horses. Straight back, don't turn.
What? Moment, Joe. Can I get it? 80,000.
Look how dirty the dashboard is. You just like zoomed in. It's nasty.
80,000 on the Duramax. Time to trade her in.
Yep.
Just kidding.
You were talking about it earlier.
No. Not happening.
No, it's not.
All right. We've made it. So we got like the contract, if you will, to mow this place, clean it up, do some projects. And I told them I could get on the schedule in like a couple weeks. They have this big opening thing, so they asked if we could knock down the grass and do the cleanup later, like next week. But so we're just gonna knock it down.
Although, I mean, I guess
All this stuff, all the plow damage, this is all gonna be later. We're literally just gonna run the mowers over there, make sure it doesn't look like a hay field. I mean, it's not nice grass, and it hasn't been mowed this year. So we're just gonna do step one. And then we're super excited to work with them. And this place, back in the day, I used to come here when I was little. It's this big fitness thing, fitness center. I know. And I don't know if it was like abandoned or just not popular for a while. But then over the last handful of years, it's slowly been coming back, and now there's new owners, and Bentley does a bunch of basketball tournaments and training here. So we're wicked excited to work with them. Let's take you with us, and we'll show you a little bit of a transformation, and then come back next week to see the complete thing. Right, Harvey?
Sure.
Absolutely. I need sunglasses too. That's a great idea. Okay, I know what you're all going to say. Everybody's going to say pick up the trash, and we did. I really don't know why the guys just mowed over, probably because it was like 2 feet tall and you couldn't tell what was what. But I took an entire trash bag just from this front area and picked it all up by hand, got everything I could see, and it was just insane how much trash is in here. But we knocked it all down. It looks, from night to day, and we're excited to have this be a new account of ours. All right, looking a little better. We still, like I said, we gotta get the skid steer in here and get all the plow damage, but at least everything is knocked down. Now, you saw Harvey, mowing and trimming all that. Now we're gonna go do some dethatching and overseeding out back. We've knocked down the main parts, but now around the pool area, they want a little extra attention. And again, we'll be back probably next week to do a way more detailed job and finish some things. But this is for a big opening summer camp thing on Monday. So we were able to sneak it in here for them. The boys are doing a fabulous job.
We can set it down and then do.
No, I know that. I sucked the...
All right, I have a pocket full of trash that I gotta get rid of. There is a lot of trash around here, I think from like neglect and lack of maintenance. And they have like big AAU tournaments. Oh, I think Joe took the trash bag out. We'll get a new one. They have big AAU tournaments here. And then what's the thing? Pickleball? That, oh my gosh, I'm so like gross and dirty. Is pickleball the new thing, right? And like tennis. But this is like the hot spot in Concord for all the mostly older retired people. They take up like all the basketball courts, and it's crazy. So there's just so much in and out traffic that there just seems to be a lot of like, Gatorade labels, protein bar wrappers, stuff like that. So we'll just make sure we get it all cleaned up, and then from here on out, as we're mowing and trimming, anything we see, we throw it in our pocket so we don't mow over it. And hopefully, we've already had a compliment how good it looks. I mean, that's not hard to get because it hadn't been mowed. So I'm sure it's quite a shock from into June being mowed for the first time. But no, we're excited to be here. I don't think I got any final footage of this. Hopefully I did. I guess we'll see together. But we were asked to go down the fence line and all this bittersweet and stuff growing up, get all that stuff knocked down. And so we worked on that, and we got inside this pool area all dethatched and bagged, and then overseeded it. And this is just a temporary, like, try to make it a little bit better for this year. Next year we did give them a number to rip all this junk mossy material out and start from scratch. They also have irrigation in here, but hasn't been run for years, we don't think. So, you know, before we put in a new lawn around the pool area, make sure that's all working, so that next year they can have like a really beautiful grassy area around the pool. And yeah, we were lucky enough, the sun is shining this week, so we are able to knock a bunch of things off our list. Our to-do list just keeps growing. We're excited for Christian to get back home and be helping us out. We definitely can feel the difference being a man down, and being back to a 3-man crew instead of a 5-man crew on the days Benno works and we don't have Max. So we're feeling it, but we just get up and work hard every day, checking everything on the list, checking everything off the list. But the jobs keep coming in, so we're very thankful for that. It's definitely keeping us on our toes and keeping us busy. So just one day at a time, one job at a time. That's really all we can do. And our customers, you know, they're great. They're super understanding. We keep a great communication, you know, with them, a great line of communication, and letting them know when we'll be there and stuff. So I think that definitely helps. But yeah, enjoy the video of us dethatching moss and weeds. Cap City Sports and Fitness. Until next time.
You got any food in that lunchbox?
Do you have a lunchbox?
Me?
Mm.
Alright.
No.
So now that that project is done.
Well, kind of.
And, well,
what they wanted
step
done.
one is done. And...
But just having it mowed, this place looks a million times better than it did.
Yeah.
It looked abandoned when we first pulled
I thought you were going to turn out of there.
I know, me too. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential clients to mow 1 is commercial, and it's 1 o'clock.
Are you
Am I what?
on drugs?
I mean, I don't think so. I didn't say we have to do them all. I was just saying that's the list.
She wanted to do this to fill in an afternoon because it was gonna be a couple hours.
Yeah, that was a couple hours.
Yeah, like a couple few.
That was 3 hours.
4, 5, 6. 3. You want me to check my time?
How do I get to where I'm going now?
Oh, I need a GPS. Goodbye, YouTube, for now. How was your sandwich?
Good. I could eat about 12 more.
I traded Harvey a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to trim this yard so I could mow.
I'd trim half and then demand more.
You would. I'm going to stop right here until you give me more.
More sandwich, please.
I am so dirty.
I'm up on the back, but I think that's like 4.
Yeah. Okay, sound good?
So what, just around the house,
So we're back at the lawn that we had done all the dethatching and all the fun stuff.
I wasn't here for.
You weren't here. This is Harvey's first time here. Ooh, but I can't wait. I'll show you guys what it looks like all striped up, and then I think we're gonna call it a day so that we can just get to work and not worry about a camera.
Oh,
So
all day for the video.
For the video, not for you. You got paid your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You gotta go work like 12 hours.
I get paid money too, right?
Maybe. Probably if you're gonna stick around. Alright, I gotta sneak down here on the other side of the lawn to get a little bit better view. So we dethatched it and got, bagged it, blew it off. There was like a whole year of growth just laid down in the lawn. And then he had a fertilizing company come in. Literally, it was like the next day. So I think it's looking good. All this rain's definitely helping. All the lawns down here are so nice. What'd you think, Joe?
Have this whole circle.
Yeah, I think I like this one. I'd like 6 more right here.
Right. But all right, well, we're gonna keep going, but YouTube, end of the line for you, because we're in a mad dash and we have a million things to do and even be on work tonight.
I say our day is like half done.
Yeah.
But I guess they're done.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done.
So thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. We have work all week, just like every day. We'll see you every day. Harvey, say goodbye.
Wait, is he not here?
Oh, I don't, the doors are always open, so. And they're not. Harvey, Joe, and I say goodbye. Monday, Christian comes back. If you don't follow us on Instagram, it's just @Pool&Property. Go check it out, follow us, because I'm about to upload a photo from Christian saying hi to everybody. So go check us out on Instagram, and we'll see you tomorrow, YouTube. Have a great day. Peace out.